Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Wow. A lot to process here today, a lot of it not germane to the bill, so I'd like us to get back to what we're supposed to be talking about today, which is athletics. And, you know, when I was elected into this body, I was thrilled to be able to get to work being the voice of the constituents of the 90th. They did not send me here today to do this. They are in pain. The people of this state need our help. They are asking us to take up meaningful legislation that gets to the critical issues of working Wisconsinites. People need access to health care. People are in mental health care crisis because they can't access therapists. Housing is in crisis. Public schools, budgetary cuts, the UW system, PFAS. And we are spending today hours, Mr. Speaker, with a fetish, a focus on trans athletes. And I don't understand the obsession behind this. Let's just be honest, Mr. Speaker, because I want to be clear. Trans athletes have existed forever. This is not new, okay? They have existed forever. This is not a new phenomenon. Athletes have been navigating athletic systems, sports, play, physical activity, since the beginning of sports, play, and physical activity. And all of a sudden, why are Wisconsin Republicans so fascinated and obsessed with trans athletes? It's not because they're new, Mr. Speaker. It's because 3 to 4 years ago, when Republicans nationally were losing on the bathroom issue, you all were doing polling, and that showed that you could weaponize sports and gender and girls and women to rattle your base, and that evidence is there. And it's being driven by 4 very large national organizations that are behind this. So when the representative to the first said on the last bill, AB 377, 2 years ago, this didn't seem like an issue, and all of a sudden it's such an issue. There's no evidence that all of a sudden trans athletes are becoming the problem. The difference is, Mr. Speaker, is that you all are tripling down on an obsession where you have chosen to weaponize and marginalize and attack the most vulnerable people in our state. There is literally no evidence. There is not a single piece of evidence in any of the hearings that the systems aren't working. If anyone in this room wants to talk about supporting women's sports, I would love to have that conversation. I'm an athlete, and you know what? Some of the folks in this room, Mr. Speaker, who have positioned that men are just inherently better at women on any sport, I find that to be one of the most offensive things I've ever heard. I'd love to challenge, Mr. Speaker, some of my male colleagues on the other aisle to come with me on a run in the morning when I run 10 miles. Or run a marathon with me, or go play basketball with me. Because just because I'm a woman, I know I could take some of the men out on this floor. So if people in this body want to start talking about supporting women's and girls' sports, let's be honest about the angle y'all are taking. This is a manufactured crisis. And we have work to do, Mr. Speaker, and I would really encourage us as a legislative body to get back to the priorities of working Wisconsinites, because this is not it.